Adderley to me is the continuum of Benny Carter and Johnny Hodges, because he had a glorious sound on his instrument. He understands this phrase, the sound of music. You got to understand that. You got to get a sound that people can enjoy first. Because I mean, if your sound ain't good, you know, it sounds like you're playing on a comb with a wax paper. You know, like people used to do before they could buy a saxophone.
Right. You know, as I used to.
But Cannon, you know about Cannon. Cannon is one of the guys I hadn't even met. He recommended the Orrin Keith News when I came home from the prison that they signed me up for contract. So I had an opportunity.
What was that?
Riverside.
Riverside, yeah, right.
Riverside or Blue Note, I could have gone with.
Right.
So Cannon and Kenny Dorham, and they were with Riverside. So Cannon, when I finally met him, see, because when in '59 when I came home, Miles called for me to come out to a place in Hollywood called the Jazz Seville, because Train had decided to leave and go on his own. And I had been with Miles in '53 with the Symphony Sid All-Stars and stuff. And I had been and made records with Miles in '53. Train didn't get there till. In fact, I introduced Train to Miles. So when I came home, Miles said, "Okay, James, come on back to California." But I went out there, and Cannonball was still there, Jimmy Cobb and Wynton Kelly. They were still in the band. And
Paul James?
Yeah, Mr. PC. So I played with him out there, and that's when I got to play with Cannonball. And Cannonball was wonderful then, but then eventually I had him on a couple records I made with Riverside. I had him on
some of the large ensembles.
Yeah, really big record that they still can get. They put it back out. 10-piece band with Cannon play. And I did one with the Nat called the Big Sax Section. I did all the music. Yusef and Rouse and Cannon and Tate Houston on baritone and myself. But Cannonball's sound is what makes him so great. And then he had the blues. And then he's like another country preacher. He could preach on an alto. And to me, somebody asked Cannonball, say, "Cannon, how do you feel about being on the stage with Train or Dexter or something like that?" And Cannon said, "Well, I know I'm going to get my butt kicked when I'm up there with them, but I hate to go down south and Bill Jones come up and beat my butt." Somebody without a rep. Because that's the thing about music. There's no monopoly. There's somebody out there that has no reputation can jump in there and kill you. See, so,
on any given night, maybe.
And any given night. So, see, people who really get beside themselves that they're the only thing God's gift to music, I tell them, "Oh yeah, you ego Stravinsky."